Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled amidst towering mountains, there lived a young girl named Amelia. She was known for her kind heart and gentle nature, but she harbored a deep fear within her soul, a fear of her own weakness. Amelia believed that her fear made her vulnerable and prevented her from achieving her dreams. One fateful day, news arrived in the village about an upcoming competition, the Great Challenge of Courage. It was a daunting test that required participants to journey through a treacherous forest, cross a raging river, and ascend the formidable cliff of peril. The victor would not only be hailed as a hero, but also granted a wish by the wise old sage who presided over the challenge. Intrigued by the opportunity to confront her fears, Amelia decided to participate. With trepidation, she embarked on her journey, her heart pounding in her chest. As she delved deeper into the dense forest, her fear seemed to grow stronger. She could hear the eerie whispers of the wind and the rustling of unseen creatures in the undergrowth. Her legs trembled, and doubt filled her mind. Just as Amelia was about to turn back, she stumbled upon an injured bird with a broken wing. Overcoming her initial hesitation, she gingerly picked up the wounded creature and cradled it in her hands. Its vulnerability mirrored her own, and something within her shifted. Amelia realized that fear and weakness were not synonymous, but rather opportunities for growth and compassion. With newfound determination, Amelia continued her journey, carrying the bird with her. She waded through the tumultuous river, the current threatening to sweep her away. But with each step, she felt her own resilience building, and her fear began to wane. The bird, too, seemed to draw strength from her unwavering spirit. Finally, Amelia arrived at the foot of the cliff of peril. The daunting precipice loomed above her, seemingly insurmountable. Doubts and insecurities clouded her mind once again, but the bird chirped softly, as if urging her onward. Gathering her courage, Amelia began her ascent, clinging to every ledge and crevice. As she reached the summit, a crowd had gathered, astonished by her accomplishment. The wise old sage stood before her, his eyes filled with admiration. "You have faced your fears, Amelia," he proclaimed. "Your compassion and bravery have shown you the path to true strength." Amelia bowed her head in gratitude and turned her attention to the injured bird still nestled in her hands. As the sage approached, he gently took the creature from her, and with a wave of his hand, the bird's wing mended, and it soared into the sky. The sage smiled warmly at Amelia. "Your wish, my dear, has already been granted," he said. "You have conquered your fear, embraced your vulnerability, and discovered the power within you." Amelia realized that true strength was not the absence of fear, but rather the ability to face it head-on. From that day forward, she lived her life with courage, compassion, and an unwavering belief in her own abilities. And the story of Amelia's triumph over fear and weakness spread throughout the village, inspiring others to confront their own inner battles and discover the strength that lay dormant within them.